Have you heard of Anuprasa? In poetry, some sounds are repeated for rhythmic and aesthetic effect. In Sanskrit, this figure of speech is called Anuprasa. Here's a lively example from Vayustuti by Trivikrama Panditacharya. Pay attention to the sound of the verse. उत्तप्तात्युत्कटत्विट् प्रकटकटकटध्वान सङ्घट्टनोद्यद् विद्युद्व्यूढ स्फुलिङ्ग प्रकरविकिरणोत्क्वाथिते बाधिताङ्गान् उद्गाढं पात्यमाना तमसि तत इतः किङ्करैः पङ्किलेते पङ्क्तिर्ग्रावणां गरिम्णां क्लपयति हि भवद्वेषिणो विद्वदाद्य. This verse is a colorful description of the tortures of hell, and we can hear it in the sound of the verse itself. Uttaptatutkatatwit prakatakatakata dhvana sanghattanodhyad. The sounds themselves paint the imagery for us. In English, we have figures of speech called alliteration, consonants, and assonants, which are repetition of certain sounds at the beginning of a word, within a word, or at the end of a word. For example, the fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. And the silken sad uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. In all of these verses, the repetition of certain sounds adds to the effect of the verse. The same phenomenon in Sanskrit is called Anuprasa. Here's another example from Jagannatha Pandita's Rasagangadhara, a seminal work on poetics. Dordandadvaya kundali kritalasat kodanda chandadhvani dhvastodanda vipaksha mandalamathak tvam vikshya madhyeranam valgad gandiva mukta kandavalaya jwalavali tandava bhrashyat khandava rushta pandava maho kona kshiti shasmaret. This verse is a description of Arjuna's prowess. It remembers Arjuna's prowess on the battlefield. And we can feel the clash and commotion of the war in the sound of the verse itself. Notice the repetition of the sound nda. Dordandadvaya kundali kritalasat kodanda chandadhvani dhvasto danda vipaksha mandalamatha. Arjuna's large club-like hands pulling back his arrow, bending his bow into a circular shape and wreaking havoc on his opponents. All of this, the intensity and aggression of the war, comes out in the sound of the verse itself. So that's Anuprasa, the repetition of certain sounds which adds to the aesthetic effect of poetry. Hope you all enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.